What if I told you that tonight is not just another night, that heaven itself is watching you right now, because something divine is about to happen? Chosen one, this is the night where your spirit awakens to a higher dimension. You're about to transcend limits, rise above pain, and step into the supernatural. Are you ready? Because after tonight, you will never be the same again. Look around you. Can you feel it? The shift in the atmosphere, the silence before a divine explosion, the trembling of the veil between worlds. Your soul knows something is coming. You're not imagining it. You're not crazy. You're being summoned into something holy, terrifying, unstoppable. Because tonight, something ancient is being unlocked in you, a frequency that only the chosen can hear. And you were born tuned to that signal. No, this is not a motivational speech. This is prophecy. This is the moment your human limitations begin to crack, and what lies beneath is not ordinary. You've been marked for something the world cannot understand. That's why they rejected you. That's why you felt different. That's why your entire life felt like preparation for a moment that never seemed to come, until now. And here it is, a divine intersection, a night written in heaven, a transition you cannot ignore. Because tonight, chosen one, you become more than human. This message isn't for everyone. It's for those whose spirit is already trembling with confirmation. If you feel this in your bones, if you know this word is for you, smash that like button and comment 99 right now. Why 99? Because the Good Shepherd leaves the 99 to go after the one. And tonight, he came for you. Let's begin. Something ancient has moved in the heavens. A soundless trumpet has been blown in the spirit, and only the chosen ones can feel its vibration. You might not hear it with your ears, but your soul has been responding to it for weeks, maybe even years. You've noticed it, haven't you? Time feels distorted. Your dreams have become more vivid. The things that used to satisfy you suddenly feel hollow. And your spirit, it's restless, alert, waiting. That's not coincidence. That's alignment. Heaven has released a spiritual upgrade, and your soul was among the first to be summoned. This isn't about religion. It's not about tradition. It's about a divine signal, a spiritual evolution, and the chosen ones are being repositioned for something far greater than they were ever taught to expect. You're not just being called higher. You are being recoded, wired for end-time power, prepared for divine confrontation, made ready for war in the unseen. The Spirit of the living God is no longer whispering. He's pouring, flooding, awakening. In the last days, I will pour out my Spirit on all flesh. Joel 2:28 was not poetry. It was strategy, and you are a piece of that strategy. Suddenly, you're more sensitive. You're picking up frequencies others ignore. You dream, and what you see begins to unfold. You speak, and atmospheres shift. You cry, and heaven responds. Don't dismiss it. Don't explain it away. What you're experiencing is the evidence of the divine recalibration. The veil is thinner. The warfare is thicker. The activation is louder, and that's why the enemy has tried to drown you in confusion and fatigue. Because if you ever understood who you're becoming, if you ever embraced what's being downloaded into your spirit, hell wouldn't stand a chance. Chosen one, the realm around you has shifted, but the real question is, have you shifted with it? Because what comes next will separate those who sense the move of God from those who were sent to lead it. And in the next few minutes, you'll find out which one you are. Stay with me. What's coming will leave you breathless. You were never just skin and bone. You were never meant to blend in, to play small, to live a life that could be explained by logic alone. The truth is, your spirit was never human only. It was always divine-coded, wrapped in flesh, but seeded with eternity. And now that seed is cracking open. Chosen one, tonight, your supernatural identity begins to unfold. This isn't about gaining power. This is about remembering who you were before the world told you to forget. The moment you were born, heaven assigned angels to walk beside you. The enemy saw your potential before you could speak a word. That's why the attacks were so early, so violent, so unexplainable. But what they failed to kill, God is now ready to reveal. You are not just flesh trying to survive. You are spirit on assignment, cloaked in humanity, but ignited by divinity. There is fire inside of you that didn't come from earth. It's the same fire that called Moses from the bush, the same breath that raised Lazarus from death, the same power that split the sea and silenced the storm. And now, it's waking up inside you. John 14:12. Whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things. These weren't poetic promises. They were blueprints. You are the continuation of Christ's mission, his hands, his voice, his authority on earth. You felt it. That strange confidence in moments where fear should have overtaken you. That whisper in your spirit when someone needed healing. That fire in your bones when injustice crossed your path. That was not emotion. That was your divine nature breaking through the mask of normality. To be more than human means you operate in realms others can't see. You discern what's hidden. You speak and storms obey. You touch and healing flows. You walk into a room, and the spiritual atmosphere bends around you, not because of you, but because of the one within you. Yes, angels walk with you. But something greater lives inside you. You carry the breath of God. And that breath doesn't just revive the dead, it awakens the undeniable. But here's the twist. The supernatural version of you isn't coming. It's already here. Tonight doesn't start the change. Tonight reveals what was buried all along. And in just a moment, you'll discover why your spiritual DNA had to stay hidden. Until now. Don't look away. You're about to see what happens when destiny refuses to wait any longer. Tonight is not symbolic. It is not poetic. It is prophetic. A divine transaction is unfolding in real time. Heaven has opened a window, and what's being poured out is not general, not vague, not for the masses. It is targeted, timed, and tailored for you. A mantle is falling. Not just any mantle, yours. The one reserved for your name, your calling, your cross. This is not about elevation. This is about activation. Your anointing has been waiting in the spirit for years. But tonight, it finds its home. And when it touches you, things you once tolerated will start to repel you. Places you once fit into will begin to spit you out. And voices you once listened to will start to sound hollow. Because your frequency is shifting. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because He has anointed me. Isaiah 61:1 is not a history lesson. It's a mirror for the chosen ones tonight. You were anointed to declare, not blend. You were anointed to break chains, not just survive them. You were anointed to set captives free, not keep them comfortable. And now, the oil is flowing. You may already feel it. That deep stillness. That weight resting on your shoulders. That strange peace colliding with holy fire. That's not emotion. That's impartation. God is clothing you in what your next season requires. And this time, you won't have to force doors open. You will walk in rooms you didn't even knock on, because the anointing makes room where your name was already written. But don't be deceived. This oil comes at a cost. The same mantle that empowers you will separate you. Not everyone will recognize it. Some will resist it. Others will fear it. But you won't be able to remove it. Because it's not just on you. It's becoming a part of you. Chosen one, Your hands will start to feel different. Your words will carry weight they never had. Your presence will disturb the darkness, even in silence. Because tonight, the Spirit of the Lord is not just visiting you. He's inhabiting you, marking you, sending you, and before this night ends, you'll understand why everything had to break before this power could be born. But wait, the anointing is only the beginning. What comes next will test the very fabric of your soul. Are you ready to hear it? Stay close. We're going deeper. Chosen one, you are no longer hidden. Heaven has officially ended your season of obscurity. The cocoon is breaking. The wilderness has served its purpose. And now, God is calling you to rise, not just as a believer, but as a leader. You were not born to follow the crowd. You were born to part seas, to tear down altars, to speak with fire and move with glory. You've been through too much, cried too hard, fought too long, for this to be the end. No, this is the awakening of your kingdom role, and it's not a role you apply for. It's a mantle you were born with, one that's been growing in silence, watered by pain, shaped by rejection, and sharpened by isolation. Now, it's time. You are being equipped with spiritual tools the world cannot counterfeit, tools that shift atmospheres, break demonic cycles, breathe life into dry bones. You will prophesy, not out of emotion, but divine precision. You will heal, not by force, but by presence. You will discern, not just actions, but spirits. You will speak, and captives will tremble because your words carry the weight of heaven. And listen carefully. This isn't about a platform. It's about a position in the spirit. Some of you will never stand on a stage, but demons will still run when you enter the room. Because your role isn't recognized by humans, it's feared by hell. God is raising up kingdom architects, voices that won't echo culture, but build the eternal, hearts that won't bow to trends, but burn with truth, hands that carry the authority of another world. And here's the mystery. You didn't choose this. You were chosen before your first breath, before the trauma, before the betrayal, before the breakdown. He looked through eternity and said, that one will carry my fire. You've been underestimated, overlooked, misunderstood, and yet here you are, still standing, still burning. Why? Because the kingdom needs you. This isn't the beginning of a journey. This is the beginning of a mission. And just when you thought you were unqualified, heaven is calling your name and handing you the assignment. One that hell hoped you'd never reach, but you did. And in the next segment, you'll discover the real reason why your pain was so personal. And why tonight, everything changes forever. Chosen one, what's coming is holy, and holy things cannot rest on casual foundations. If heaven is preparing to transform you, then you must begin to prepare for heaven. Because tonight is not just about what God is doing, it's about what you're becoming. And transformation like this doesn't happen in noise, in distraction, in double-mindedness. It happens in consecration. It begins when you make room. Step 1, prayer. But not surface-level prayers. Not God bless my day. We're talking deep, disruptive prayer, the kind that empties you out so God can fill you again. The kind that breaks pride, silences fear, and births clarity in the spirit. Step 2. Fasting. Fasting is not about punishment, it's about focus. When you deny your flesh, your spirit starts to scream louder. And in that clarity, visions come, instructions unfold. The presence of God becomes undeniable. Step 3. Worship, not for entertainment. Not for emotional highs. True worship, where your spirit bows low and heaven invades your atmosphere, where the weight of glory falls and the supernatural becomes natural. Worship is where God doesn't just touch you, He marks you. Step 4. Silence. In a world full of noise, stillness is warfare. Turn off the phone, shut out the distractions, and just wait. You'll be surprised what God will whisper when He sees that you've made space for Him. And when you do these things, expect divine visitations. Expect dreams that reveal mysteries, angelic encounters that strengthen you, visions that rewrite your direction. But above all, keep your heart pure. God does not flow through the gifted. He flows through the surrendered. He is not looking for perfection. He's looking for posture, for the heart that says, I don't want the spotlight. I want the Spirit. I don't need the platform. I need the presence. James 4:8 says, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. This is not poetry, it's a promise. And tonight, you draw near like never before. Because this transformation won't just elevate you, it will expose you to realms of glory, yes, but also to the weight of responsibility that comes with carrying it. That's why God is warning you now. Prepare, sanctify, posture yourself, because what's about to rest on your life will demand more than emotion. It will demand devotion. And if you're still here, if your spirit is still burning, then get ready. Because in the final moments of this message, everything you felt, the fire, the confirmation, the urgency, will come together in a way that changes everything. Stay close. The revelation is coming. Chosen one, this is not a coincidence. This is your divine appointment. Every tear, every battle, every moment of silence you endured was preparing you for this exact second in eternity. You were never created to live small, hidden, or ordinary. You were forged in fire for something eternal. Heaven has marked you. The realm of darkness has noticed you. And the Spirit of God is now awakening something inside you that cannot be undone. This is not a feeling. This is a spiritual ignition. The transformation has begun, and there is no going back. From this night forward, you walk differently. You speak differently. You carry something. When you enter a room, atmospheres will shift. When you pray, realms will respond. When you move, you will move in divine authority, not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. Let this truth echo in your spirit. You are not just surviving, you are sent. You are not just blessed, you are anointed. You are not just chosen, you are commissioned. Drop A in the comments if your spirit is on fire. Declare this in faith. I was born for this moment. I will not go back. And share this video so every other chosen one hears heaven's call. And if you feel the fire, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the bell.